Black that shit, man. If you black that. Hey. Who asked to hit the hills? Give me something I can feel. If they come to hit the hills, then I know they know the deal. We just right down the road. You can hit it with a stone. I be out here on my own. I'm just trying to set a tone. I've been keeping knowledge down. None of that shit matter now. Niggas think they run the towns, and we run them out of town. And they gotta relocate. Gotta do from where they stay. Everything will be okay. Man, just stay up on my way. Spit around ends with the bros and the
right, guys, what is going on? What is Gucci? All right, all right. How many people we got on here? 30, 34, 35, something like that. Cool. What up, what up, what up? Drop a like on the stream. I would appreciate that. It would be appreciated. No. All right. So, golly, right? Golly. We do have a new low of day for ES. Big yikes. Shit. I actually didn't think we would do that. We have not done that for NQ. But it's looking pretty fucking bad. It's looking pretty rough for anyone who is currently long at the moment. So, ooh, rough day. Rough day, but we'll get into it. We'll talk about it. We'll make sure to look at the higher time frames, and then obviously, if you guys have any questions that you can ask them in the chat. I guess let's do this first, since I sort of forgot yesterday or the other day. VST, baby. Look at that shit. Did you see that shit? Beautiful, right? Insane. Is that not bad, chat? Is that not bad? Let me know. Let me know. Fairly spot on in my opinion. But anyway, let's get Felix, Amin, Naruto, Robert, 2020, Shay, Eberneth, Mason, Monkey, Crispy J, Willow, Stephanie, Gavin, Nikki, Flacco, Cameron, Courtney, Willow, Tordy. All right, maybe you guys aren't excited today. Maybe you guys are like, nah, John, throw a fucking loss in here. You guys aren't impressed anymore. I'm sad. Jesus, Office Depot, 25%. Holy moly. Sorry. The last job I had was Office Depot in 2018 or maybe a portion of 2019. I can't remember. Probably a small portion of 2019. It was Office Depot. Hot damn. They're getting wrecked. 25% in one day. Oh, that's why. Searching for them low resistant lows, baby, from... They bottomed out when I left the company, right? In 2019? Oh, shit. But no, they're fucked now. Shit. That is pretty fucking bad. Pretty fucking bad. All right, anyway. That's crazy. 25% in one day is fucking insane. Anyway, yeah, so VST, we did end up getting that 131 level. We did get the 120s. We ended up going to 127, 128. And today it was up around 8%. We've pulled back a little bit, but things look pretty good. We had gap down for the lows. We gapped up today, and then today should be an up closed candle. I guess I did post the, yeah, I appreciate that, Willow. Nikki, you're blocked. You guys suck. You guys just aren't hype anymore. All the hype is gone. All the Christmas spirit is gone. You guys are zombies now. Sorry, I didn't think anybody would get fucking tired of winning. But here I am. I stand corrected. Fuck. Winning is so boring, John. It's so boring. Well, I don't know. Do drugs. I don't know what to tell you. All right. Do something. Do something. All right. All right. All right. That options chain is looking pretty damn delicious. Pretty damn delicious. Everything is up in the triple digits. That's at least for the weekly. I don't really trade the weeklies, but so let's do this instead. I don't even remember what I added, to be honest. Let me take a look at this. February, March. Okay, March 28th. That is this one. And we talked about the 170 strike. That's what I added. So today that one's up 100%. What the? Hold on. Hold on, chat. Okay, there we go. All right, that makes sense. I was trying to look for something here. Jesus, can we get some fucking candlesticks in here? All right, we're just gonna have to stick to the daily then. Stick at this shit. All right, cool. Cool. Tordy was late on VST. Well, GG. What's good, Leon? All right, so what this means is yesterday, right? Because today's the 26th. So that means yesterday was the 25th. Okay, real insight there. These, okay, the price, all right, in order to get the price of a option, you have to multiply this times 100. So that means if it's $2, okay, you're gonna pay $200 per contract. Whoa. Man, that's a lot, John. That's a lot. It's relative, but sure. But if you paid 200 yesterday and today it's worth 580. Look at that. 580 plus 291. It's up over 100%. You know, imagine your grocery bill, even at the close, your grocery bill's 285. And then next week or the next day you go buy groceries and the teller says, "Oh, it's going to be $580." You're going to be like, "What? Are you high?" Don't answer that, chat. That's what you're going to tell them. You're going to be like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Talk about inflation, right? It's perspective. So, yeah, if you're out here paying $1,100 and then the market trades down to $200, yeah, you're toast. You're absolutely ripped. But this is why we wait and buy below old lows or right after them. Okay? So again, that gap up today in the stock, we're going to see that gap in the in a lot of the options chain as well. So this one was again, it's the 170 strike price, and it's for right here. You guys can see that, right up here. VST, that's the stock for March 28th of this year at the 170 strike for a call option, meaning we want it to go higher. Okay. And that's one of them. Now, the other ones I put for a little bit further out. Okay. So 417. Okay, let's go back. $417, which is as close to 420 as I could get. All right. I keep telling you guys you can't escape the 420 level, and you think I'm like joking. You think it's a lie. 170 call is right here. My camera's kind of big as shit. You probably won't be able to see that as well. All right. Same thing where this option contract obviously has been traded just like the stock, and it too had ran some lows. Well, at least this one, right? Absorbed any of that liquidity, and then same thing like we just saw yesterday. We were trading around 280 up to like 4, which is pretty volatile. Just so you know, that's pretty intense. Okay. We ended up closing. I don't even know where they display that shit. We closed at 472. So $472 a contract. And then today we had a high of 865. Yeah, that's not bad. From 472 at the close, and the high today was 865. That's almost double as well. And so yeah, right now it's 795. It's up 68%. So do you guys see why options can be beneficial? Do you guys see that? Like the stock as of right now, I mean, this might be delayed by a few minutes, even if it's not, or even if it is. The stock is up 6.7%, but the options, at least for this strike at this date, is up 68%. So, it's funny because in the MLM industry, people always used to say, "Oh, crypto has the biggest moves, Bitcoin has the biggest moves." No, the fuck they don't. Wrong. Options do. Options do. Not Bitcoin. Options. And here's an example of that. Okay. So why 170 and why April? Okay. Why 170 and why April? Well, first of all, let's scrunch this up. First of all, there are only specific strike prices, and there are only specific expiries. Okay, so it's not like you can specify which day you want. You just have to choose from the list, right? So like, for example, for end of week, okay, for Friday, you have call options, and the strike price is in increments of $5. So 100, 105, 110, 115, so on and so forth. So why did I pick 170, which is up here? Okay, close enough. April 17th. Which is right there. All right. Does everybody see that? You're right, Pop. And that's true. That is true. Is it too late to get in VST now? Probably not, but I would look to, if I was going to long more options, it would be on the way down, not on the way up. But 170, meaning that if we were to hold this to expiry, which I never plan on doing, as of yesterday, we're basically saying, hey, it's going to trade above 170 by the time April comes around. So we're basically saying that, or at least that, right? So it doesn't have to be tomorrow, it doesn't have to be Friday, or even anytime in March. We're saying, all right, on April 17th, right? I think at the open of the day, I could be wrong. But either way, it should be above 170 by that time period. That's what we're essentially trading, okay? Now, that doesn't mean that you have to hold it. We could just get rid of it today. We could say, hey, we got a fat gap higher. We're up triple digits. Let's just get out of it. And you can just overnight it, and that's it. And then you don't have to touch it ever again. Doesn't have to hit 170. Doesn't have to go above these highs. You can just trade yesterday, exit today, and be done with it, okay? Now, it might be the various options chain, 400, 500, 600, whatever. We could get back to over $1,000 a contract if it gets to our target, before the expiry. So the idea is, if we bought contracts for $200, maybe even $300, and then we get to like $1,200 a contract, that's a pretty good ROI. 4x, 5x, or even more, So that's like the point. Low risk, because we're buying below old lows and in a gap, or at least if you want to wait, I guess, for the close of business. I don't know why you would want to do that, but remember, price is fractal, and all this shit is the same. So this could have been S&P. This, I think this was a 15-minute inversion. It wouldn't have mattered, right? If this was ES or VST, who cares? Either way, there's an imbalance on the way to a run on lows. So we have an inversion here. So right there, you could long some contracts. And then look at that. We overnight, boom. Look at all these highs up here too. Oh shit, I didn't even notice that. See that? All of these highs up here, just a cluster of highs. Look at that. You see how easy that works? Price trades from what to what? Liquidity to liquidity. Price trades from imbalance to liquidity. Price trades from imbalance to imbalance. Wow. Real hard. Real hard, chat. It's all the same shit. It's all the same. And I've been trying to tell you that for like 5 years now. So anyway, that's what that looks like. Okay. So just in case you missed it. All right. This is barchart.com. All right. And all you have to do is come up here, type VST for Vistra Energy Corp or Core or whatever. All right. This will be the default page. Matter of fact, I'll take my, actually, I'll just make the camera smaller. I'll just do that instead. Excuse me. All right. You don't even have to sign up. Up here at the top left is going to be your expiration. That's the date, right? So if you look at that screenshot that I sent you in the Discord, there's 7/18, which is July 18th. You have 4/17, 3/28, and 6/20. All right, 3 of them are at 170, and 1 of them's at the 180, the 180 strike price. Okay, but anyway, you come in here. These are all the dates that you can trade: the 7th, the 14th, the 21st, the 28th. And then you have months out, and then you even have a whole, I guess there's a 2027 one available right now, which is insane. But yeah, they go all the way into the remainder of this year and even like a year out. Okay. Those are all your time choices. You guys with me? Drop some ones in the chat if you guys are with me so far. Normally, I would say I would want to look for right around 90 days out. It doesn't have to be exactly, but it has to, I would say probably right around 90 days. So maybe like 75, 80, maybe 100, somewhere around like a 90-day window. Yeah, I'm looking for maybe like a quarterly swing or, you know, something like that. Plus, as well, you know, if we're in a call option or even a put option, stocks don't print the same day 100 days in a row. You know what I mean? So there's going to be down days, there's going to be reversal days, there's going to be consolidations and stuff like that. And so if you're trying to hold through something like with what we did with JP Morgan, you're trying to hold through all that. I don't usually like doing that. But 90 days is enough to where you're not getting raped by time decay. And then, you know, you're giving it some wiggle room. All right. Especially if you don't time the market well. But luckily that you're here, we try to time the market, you know, better than most people. So anyway, those are all your time. Okay. Now, if you scroll down, you have calls, right? And these are all your strike prices that are available. Put is like a short, right? So look at shorts getting wrecked today. Anybody that was short since the market went higher today, they're getting wrecked. All right. So since the price is 147, we're pretty much right in between here. 145 and 150 for this for the 28th. This is Friday. So 145 and under, these are in the money, right? Because price is above 145. 150 and beyond that, it's out of the money. Like what I'm showing you guys, the 170, that's out of the money because we're, again, price is in the 147s. It's not above 170, but that doesn't really matter like overnight, if that makes sense. Because again, we had picked, you know, at least a month or a couple of months later on down the road. Right. And that's it. So you can click on the various ones. I gave you 718, which is this one. I mean, that's like 5 months out, 4.5 months out. 170 is here. It's up 64%. See that? And that's how we did that. I gave you 718. I gave you 417. I gave you 328. And then the last one was 620, but it was the 180 strike price. It was 620 and it was 180. That one's up like 56%. I think this is the one. Yeah. Okay. So a lot of these charts are going to look similar because just like on the daily of the stock, we have lows here and then same thing. We had dipped actually below that on the 24th and then even more so on the 25th. And then yesterday we closed around 738. And then today it's right around $1,100 a contract. So from 700 to 1,100, you know, that's 400 and something dollars a contract overnight, which isn't bad. I mean, that's not exactly a 1-to-1 yet. But what I'm trying to show you is the difference. So because the strike price is a little bit different, but because the dates are so far out, that's why the ones that have a shorter amount of time are up more percentage. Does that make sense? So like the one that expires next month is up a lot more than the one that expires in 6 months. Does that make sense? A lesser amount of time. So there's more percentage if you're correct in your assumption. Okay? So since the options, the pricing is a little bit different because of the Greeks and stuff. Ideally, the equal highs that we're aiming for is up here on this chart, which would be $2,800 a contract. So in theory, we should have been longing right around $700, $600 a contract and looking for almost $3,000 a contract. So from 700 to 3,000, that ain't fucking bad. That ain't bad. All right, so that's how you do that. Okay, so go on a bar chart, do what I just told you, and go take a look at all the various dates, all the various strike prices, out of the money, in the money, so on and so forth. Okay? And that's pretty much a wrap for that. I'm going to take this off. So I don't want this on my chart. Oh, that's what I meant to say. So why 170? Because these highs here are at 176. And I don't think for some of those options, it went from 170, I think, to 175 and then 180. So I chose 170 because if we do get those highs, it'll also be in the money. So it'll be in the money, and then on top of that, we should get volatility if we run above the highs. So that's why. And then obviously if we continue, 180 will eventually be hit, but 170 will just be in the money. Okay? So that's why. And yeah, so that's been a pretty cool study so far. I didn't think we would get price action like this, where we would just straight have super volatile days in the direction of what exactly we wanted. So it happened quicker than I expected, but that's fine. That is okay. Let's go over to our indices and see what the ooh. Yeah, we made a new low of day for Nasdaq. You guys see that? We made a new, there we go. We made a new low of day for Nasdaq a few minutes ago, heading into that 1230, that new 30-minute candle. We got some highs up here. Just be careful, obviously. 21,253 small time frame equal highs. We have a shit ton of highs, dude. 21,409. That's some highs up here as well. And then if you zoom out, we have 21,454 as well, like higher time frame highs up here. So we have a lot. Okay, chat, we have a lot of highs, and this is not good, or this does not look good for long positions today. This is not good. The Dow is getting absolutely hammered. Let me go back to the 1 minute. The Dow is getting hammered today. There was a very good inversion model in here right around 10 o'clock this morning. Right there, beautiful. That would have put you in near the high of the day. I wasn't looking at Dow at the time, so I probably wouldn't have traded that anyway. But I know some of you did. At least Mason. Let's see your chart. I see your sell model here. Let me see. Okay. So that's interesting. So let me just zoom in real quick. So you ended up going with the mitigation here, actually. You went with that. Oh, that's ugly. So you ended up going with this, and then I think your entry was on this candle, which is pretty solid. So I don't think you took any drawdown, almost any drawdown. But I'm interested to know if you saw that inversion here or not. This was the last one on the way up. And so we trade through that here and then back into it. So you kind of had like this mitigation and an inversion overlap, which is something that you may or may not learn about tomorrow. Oh, you didn't see the, yeah. So I'm going to give you your flowers. It was a phenomenal trade. You're in near the high of the day. I love it. It looks fucking beautiful. This was also the low risk short. And you held all the way. Jesus, Mason. Mason was swinging for the fences today. And you caught the original consolidation, aka new low of day. That's honestly probably one of the best trades that I've seen you guys take this year. Out of all the students, that's probably, like, if we were having a competition, this would definitely be either the best trade this year or one of the top 3. Because I'm pretty sure Lee Bright's probably up there. Not that we have, not that we're having a competition. I don't want the Discord to get toxic like that. But I'm just saying, if we had a competition, that's fucking nasty. Look at that. And I'm only putting on the arrows based on the arrows that you have here. I think that's right. That looks correct to me. Or very close, right? That's disgusting. That's dirty. That's absolutely dirty. I keep losing the emojis. Drop a birthday emoji for Mason. A celebration, birthday one, or whatever. Because that is an absolute disgusting trade. Low risk short. Distribution. And then you have like this whole fucking thing here is redistribute. That's okay. That's, I don't disagree. It's just, it looks weird, doesn't it? Like sometimes you look at it and you're like, that's pretty distorted, but it ain't always got to be picture perfect, dog. I ain't gonna argue with it. What do you got? I probably really just should have posted your chart instead of sitting here trying to do all this bullshit, but yeah. That was insane. I love it. Really, really good job. Original consolidation, equities open is here too. I'm glad you got that noted. Right up there, or down here, excuse me. Below equities, above equities, so we're way, way above equities, and then there's your low risk short. That's what I meant to say. I'm giving you your flowers, and it was a good trade. But this was also the inversion model. It's just that instead of taking a 1 to 2, you obviously were aiming for the fences, saying, hey, this is a sell model. Let's aim for a new low of day. It's the weakest asset too. That was disgusting. That was disgusting. I think all the indices are selling off still. Ooh, that's garbage. That's garbage. That's utterly trash. Utterly trash. But anyway. Reaccumulation, extending it over, becoming distribution, and then accumulation. Yeah, I traded through and then became redistribution to go lower. What you sow, you shall reap. What you sow, you shall reap. I'm just catching up on the chat real quick. And yeah, it is hard trusting the market maker model sometimes, especially when they give you like fast retracements like this or like this. You're like, oh shit, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm wrong. And then eventually goes and you're like, okay, never mind, I'm cool. Right? And then we tell ourselves like, oh yeah, no, I didn't have a doubt in my mind. I didn't doubt that trade for a second. Knowing damn well you were sweating the whole fucking time. It's all good. We don't have to tell anybody. But yeah, old accumulation becoming distribution, accumulation becoming redistribution. This was classic. Right? This was absolutely classic. And now that you have this, Mason, you've been bitten. You've been bitten by the drug. Because you captured, even though we do extend lower, you've captured the majority of today's range. And now, hopefully you don't run into this, but I'm telling you, it's probably going to happen. Now, you're going to want every trade to be like this. And they won't be. But at least now that you know you can do it, I mean, I don't know if you've done this before, but it's a good example. We're in front of like almost 60 people. So I just want to make sure that other people get some value out of this as well, for what you shared in the Discord. I won't always be doing this, but I want to give people value, even the ones that aren't in our Discord just yet. I want to make sure that they get value too. So, oh yeah, look at this dog shit. Look at this dookie day. Ugh. So, all right, so let's zoom out for a second. Why would today be such a day like it is? Well, if we remember from the 18th and 19th, right around in here, if you guys remember on one of the live sessions, we talked about how the triple Qs did make all-time highs, right? The triple Qs did make all-time highs. Nasdaq futures, at least for March, did not, right? So to me, that there's a little discrepancy there. Now that we have really given a fast retracement lower, right? Bulls take the stairs, bears jump out the window. You see that here, which is also one of the laws that you'll learn tomorrow. I know I keep giving all of it out. You're like, fuck a video. I already know it all. I just give out too much shit. We have lows down here. You have these lows here, and then you have this one with this one. Those are pretty close together as well. So I do feel like we might extend lower, I guess heading into the close of the month. So just be careful, right? It's the last week of the month, and Thursday is going to be Thursday. Friday is the last day of the month. So again, just be careful on days like that. All right. But we may be wanting to trade down into the 600s. And we're at 21,150. So we may see the continued bearishness. One reason why I was looking for potential longs today, and obviously, it's a down day and I'm probably not going to do anything here. Plus, I got to go pick up fucking mail anyway. I'm going to go do that. Yesterday, right? February 3rd. That low was taken yesterday. We closed, like we had made the low and then closed off of it. So, I mean, it looked fairly okay, right? As in like maybe a potential next candle entry to go long. That is absolutely not the case anymore. So let me just take some of this stuff off. If you look at what we traded up and into, there's quite a number of things here. All right, we have that. We have February 7th's close up to February 10th's open, right? So Friday's close to that Sunday, Monday open is here. which was utilized here to go higher. What was once bearish, we traded through it. We didn't get into it on Tuesday, but we did reach up and into it today. And then on top of that, one thing I noticed a little bit earlier, right before the stream started, there was a couple things I was looking for as an upside objective. That was one of them. Okay, obviously, we didn't get there. And what we couldn't make it through was this. You see that? So I'm trying to make them different colors so we can sort of differentiate what's what. This old gap here. All right. I don't know if Marco's on the stream. Let me know if you're on the stream, Marco. We have this gap here, right? That we traded into. We have this gap, which we did not trade into. And then this imbalance, which we did. So if we go down, right, this makes a lot more sense now, right? Rallied into it high one more time. And then we just gave up and got absolutely destroyed for ES. NQ, not, I don't think it did the same, but similar story where we rallied. We tried to make a couple more highs. If anything, we have like triple highs up here too. Right? 1, 2, 3. We almost get a new one here, but we don't. And so the first imbalance here was our breakaway. Now, we don't actually break away because we traded into it. All right. But we did leave some of it open up here. Right? So we didn't like trade into 100% of it. We left a small piece of it open. And then after that, that was all she wrote. That was all she wrote to go lower. Absolute domination. Where maybe not every, but almost every single imbalance has been, you look at that. Like, look how clean that is, chat. 1, 2, 3 formation, can't go higher. The first one isn't a breakaway, but it leaves a portion open, and then every imbalance after that. Here, here, here. There's kind of a small one here with this lack of wick. You have 2 here. This is the lower one. We can't get past it. We have another one right here too. Like, look at that. Look how clean that is, chat. Right? All of those. Beautiful, beautiful bearish price action. The kind of retracements I got on British Pound. I liked British Pound. We had equal highs I liked, or like quad highs, but I didn't play anything to go up there. So, you know, I didn't do anything with it. After the manipulation with an inversion model and clear triple highs, what would you have done if you were in the trade on a 15-minute time? London, I hit break even. If you hit break even, you probably move your stop too early, is what I'm guessing. But I'll look at a chart in just a minute. So, Marco, I think that's you. Passed 100K combine with that short. Nasty. Nasty. Drop some more celebration emojis. Drop some more birthday emojis. We had Mason, who absolutely bitch slapped the Dow Jones today. And then we had Marco passing 100K combine today. Man. So now, are you guys tired of winning? Are you tired of winning yet? Because y'all were dead zombies earlier. Y'all were fucking zombies earlier. Can we get some life in here? Can we get some breathe into me? Can we get some fucking life in here, dog? Passing challenges. Dominating the day's range. Like, come on, bro. I got the best students here. We're just dead sometimes. That's all. We just got to wake up a little bit. Drop some likes. Drop some celebrations, dog. Shit. Let's get some energy. More passion. Right? Help me, Chad. Help me. All right. Jesus. Energy drinks finally kicking. I can finally wake up now. ES, similar story. First imbalance, we don't fill, right? Another one there. Another one here. Just utter domination. Imagine adding on to contracts at every single one of those. That'd be pretty nasty. Mason's hitting the gritty. Nice. Very nice. See, that's the type of chat participation we need every day at the beginning so we can get the algorithm rolling. That's all we got to do. That's all we got to do, chat. All right. All right. I guess we'll go over to British pound then. I guess we'll go over to British pound. British pound. So the market hardly ever does this. It hardly ever gives quad highs. But when they do, baby, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. All right. Let's break it down. All right. All right. We have, let's see, all the all the highs up here. We trade lower, heading into, what is it? I think that's Asia. I think that's Asia in here. All right. We take the low, we consolidate, we rallied. All right. This is where I would say things probably get interesting. Let's look at our London Open, which is here. All right. You said 50, dude, the 15-minute time frame is, this is like a fucking barcode, bro. Like I should scan this at a checkout. This is, what is this, bro? What is this diabolical tomfoolery time frame? I'm just kidding. The 15 minutes not bad. London Open, we trade higher. Then we get below New York or New York. I don't ever trade London. We get below London Open. That I don't even think presents the inversion model here. But we have a low, then we get, yeah, we have a low, lower low, and then that third, right? So we have now the 1, 2, 3 formation. Then we can look for an inversion model, at least on a 1 minute time frame. So we trade actually into that multiple times. The entry in, based on the way that I taught you, is would have been here. The 1 to 2 is right there. Now, since FX has spread, and this is a 39. Oh shit. Okay. So this is a 4 pip stop. We would probably add another 2 pips because of spread. So the 1 to 2 would be different. Your 1 to 2 is right there. You see how we did that? Boom. There's your 1 to 2. Comes back into it. I wouldn't be interested in that at all. Let me zoom out real quick. But you know what, though? I'll tell you this. We should overlap the euro. And that's what we're going to do. We really should do the dollar index too, but I got to leave you with something. I got to, oh shit, that's not Euro USD. What the fuck? We got to see what the euro is doing, so we can get a feel for what's happening. Okay. The euro. You guys still with me? Turtle soup? Well, this might be, but I don't know. That low here, okay? This same low on British pound. Pound never takes that low, whereas euro does. So when the euro traded lower at 655, that's fucking early as shit, dude. That's here. Pound trades off of it. Euro trades off of it as well. Retracement in pound. Retracement in euro. We really don't do shit. This kind of goes higher a little bit. This is where things get hairy. Okay? I don't know why I said that. This is where things get interesting. When the euro takes this low around 9 o'clock, 9:20. Okay, 7:55, right around 9:20. We can see that the euro is lower. 7:55 is actually that down candle. Up to 9:20 is about here. So we can see consistently that pound is trading higher against the euro trading lower, when we're also on the way to like quad highs. That's exactly what you want to see, because it does this multiple times. We have British pound trading higher against euro multiple times. Let's make sure we line it up. Do you see that? Higher low on British pound with a lower low on euro. That's ass for euro. That's accumulation on pound. Then on a small time frame, we also see it. It is drifting higher, sure. But if it's drifting higher while the euro is drifting lower, that's accumulation, bro. It's doing that shit on the way to quad highs. So whenever, the floodgates open, it's a wrap. It is an absolute wrap. Okay? So that's what I would look at. And I know I taught you this before. I'll do it again. A long time ago, I'll say this in closing and then we'll wrap it up. All right? So please don't miss this, because I don't want to keep always doing the same shit over and over again. Okay. A long time ago, I taught you that the mitigation, my mitigation, okay, was the low, high, lower low. We trade through it, back into it, and that's it. But I also told you that you can have a higher low and still have that up candle or up candles still function as a mitigation. It's the same thing. Let me pause, or let me step back. It's not the same thing, but it has the same function. Does that make sense? Think of it like a dunk and a layup. For my basketball fans out there, what's the difference between a dunk and a layup? The layup, you throw it up, bounce it off the glass probably. It's cool. A dunk, you're taking the ball and you're slamming it into the hoop, right? Does a dunk get you more points than a layup? Does a layup get you more points than a dunk? They're both 2 points. They're different, but they have the same function. The function is to score, is it not? They're both 2 points. There's just two different ways of doing it. That's what this is. The mitigation to me is a dunk. The higher low is like a layup. It'll work, but you ain't gonna be on the highlight reel. You know what I'm saying? So, and again, chat, drop some twos real quick. If you've seen this before, drop some twos in the chat, just to make sure that this is not brand new to you. That this is not brand new to you. Right? Have I taught you this before, or am I lying? Am I lying? Or drop a 2 in the chat. All right, cool. Cool. I always like putting my reputation on the line just to make sure that we get it. All right. The lower low, that's the one I like to use. I usually don't like the higher low, but it functions the same way. Dunk, layup, same function, different way of doing it, but it's the same shit. So that you do see right here. See that? Because some of you might look at this and go, well, hold on, John, this is bullshit, bro. Hold on, this is bullshit. That's not a mitigation, because this is a low, high, higher low into it and through it, or through it and into it. Right. Because, or if you want to do the bodies, that's fine too. The body is still slightly higher here. Right? Different idea, same function. It functions as a mitigation. And that's what that is right here. Okay? So it trades right into it. Also trades into this inversion as well. Multiple times. Trades into it here. And then trades into it here. So now you have an overlap of it's not a mitigation, but it functions as one. And then inversion here. Because it's not manipulation, it's accumulation. Because it's trading higher versus the euro. Then that's when you see the wham bam. Does that make sense? Accumulation here. And then all this was accumulation as well. Because again, it was trading higher against a lower euro. Look at these retracements here. British pound retraced like, I don't know, maybe 40% of today's range. Maybe 30, 40%. The euro is like an 80% retracement. So we still see that weakness in euro. And euro kind of just tapped above that, like a buy model here. That was actually pretty nice. But anyway, that is what those quad highs look like here. And then just above that was the high of the 23rd, which was met as a higher time frame objective. Okay. So the 15-minute time frame, you don't really have too much, but you do have this down candle here at 645 right there. So why did you break even? I don't know. Maybe you move your stop too early, or maybe you didn't enter on something in here to allow it to go higher. But that's the idea. Okay. And obviously, like I said earlier, I didn't trade British pound. This is 100% hindsight. I was not up for London. I did wake up at like 4 a.m. for some reason, but I didn't hop on the charts. So I was not, looking at this or anything like that. But from the target to the low that's been set, all that shit in here is below 50%. 50% is here at 26.56. So below that, here are all your discount levels. Discount down candle, discount inversion, discount manipulation, discount accumulation. All of that was in a discount. And then premium, external range liquidity, easy for profit taking, higher high here, turtle soup short for a run back into the range, into this imbalance, which we're at right now. So, and yeah, that's hindsight too, because I have not looked at British pound until you brought it up. Okay. So, yep, continued weakness on the indices. I would not touch this with a 10-foot pole. I would not touch this with a 10-foot pole. All right. So with that being said, y'all be blessed. Oh, good job, Marcus. Y'all be blessed. I will be here same time, same place on Friday, the 28th. I'll put out the market review tomorrow on Thursday. And yeah, that'll be it. So for those of you that are not a member yet, all you got to do is hit the join button. It's $25 a month. That's the most you'll ever pay. All right. I will not sell you $1,000 course, no $500 course, no $300 PDF. This is not Twitter. I am not your teenage mentor. Okay. It's super, super cheap. I want everybody to have access to the right information without paying a fucking arm and a leg for it. So click the join button, sign up. It's only $25 a month. You get Discord access, market reviews, sniper badge next to your name, member only videos. I might be forgetting something, but I think the Discord, like just by itself, is easily worth that. So be blessed, and I will see you on Friday.
DC, unos, dos, tres, cuatro, free old chopper. Fuck your bitch, get a bag from it, then I never call her. Now she tripping, going crazy, nigga, tell her let her bubble. OG see me coming through and they say that's a baller. That's a baller. That's a nigga starting from the bottom, really in that order. Make a call, bring them pants down. Smoking loud like some rats down. Niggas wanna come around now, cause they know me Millie got the crown now. Put my mask on, put the crown down, turn up. When it come to action, niggas ride with me screaming murder. Niggas falling off, bitches falling through. Call them play like a audible. Get the money with your other dude. Need a plug, I can make a call or two. Put you on, nigga, put you on, I can put you on. Put you on, nigga. What you doing, nigga? What you doing, nigga? What you doing? What you doing, nigga? Get the bad by the way, Triller. You around cause you paid niggas. In the dark, really spray niggas. When we run into you, we ain't playing, but you make me put a rapper on CNN. Niggas said I wouldn't need again. I just counted 5 million cash. I'm a real nigga, they won't see again. Brother, my God, we don't go to the feds. We don't go to the feds. I pray all the money don't go to my head. Don't go to my head. I pray on my glove when I'm going to bed. When I'm going to bed. Now pray for those suckers that wanted me dead. Cause all of them dead. People let me put them chains on me. Wonder why I got these chains on me. All the more I got a range on me. Shit, 100,000 ain't a thing to me. With your range on me, this another level. Flood the rollie, get another bezel. She don't dip me, get another shovel. Go and get the money, we don't never settle. When the jail came back home, then I got rich. Damn. When the jail again came back home, then I got nicked. Damn. Niggas praying that I go to jail again so they gon' pop shit. Damn. Only trap nigga doing real, now I'm spitting hot shit. Niggas saying cause them numbers down, what you do, 50? 20 something, I did 250. Mac 11 hit you 20 times, how you hold them shaking like you did it. Pop niggas spitting melodies when it's really nothing they can do with me. Ballin' on them ain't new to me. Fucking bitches ain't new to me. 7 summers, 10 summers, I've been at the temple like a mustard. Had to Grammy with the hustlers. With the trappers, you a buster. Spillin' lean on the red carpet. Phone tap, I hear the feds talking. Still trapping at the bando. Moonwalking on that damn marble. Ballin' on them like I'm James Harden. I don't drop it if it ain't for me. I don't fuck it if it ain't for me. Still eating and I ain't torn, nigga getting it. Got that ladder with me with the 33 and Scotty Pippen it. Brother, my God, we don't go to the feds. We don't go to the feds. I pray all the money don't go to my head. Don't go to my head. I pray on my glove when I'm going to bed. When I'm going to bed. Now pray for those suckers that want